Corey G here, also known as 16Y_Uber on Instagram. Yeah, so today guys, I'm trying to figure out why are they playing this crazy music in the background? I'm just kidding. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. Many of you know, if you follow me on Instagram, I have a 06 Cateye. It's actually two-wheel drive, in fact, which many people hate me for it, but it's okay. Anyway, truck started out in 3 years ago. November makes 3 years. Started out with, I bought it factory stock, whatever, and put some 20x10s on it and 3-inch body on it. And from there, it just all went downhill. It just kind of went, never end. I threw a 6-inch lift on it with a 3-inch body. At that point, I was sitting fairly decent. I did 20x10s and 37s, and it was a pretty decent truck. It was pretty big, and it was like, okay, I see where he's going with this. Anyway, I couldn't stop, I wouldn't stop, and I didn't stop. Next thing you know, pulled the wheels off. I bought 22x14s and 37 Toyos. From there, it just never ended. Anyway, so within 6 months, I had bought that the 22x14s and 37s, and I decided that I was bored with it. I pulled off the lift, pulled the wheels off. I decided I want to try the lower life. I did that, and guess what? I broke 3 drive shafts. 3. In less than a month. Guess what? I had to get the drive shaft built, and I also decided that I was relifting my truck. So I lifted my truck back up and had a built drive shaft. $700 later, just to go back up in the air. Anyway, in that process of breaking drive shafts, I had added long tube headers, ran a programmer for a short time, and I was just like, screw this, going back up. So I went back up, went with another rough country lift with coilovers and 3-inch body, all over again on 22x14s and 37s. So that happened. Then I said, 6 months later, I was like, I'm tired of riding rough. I need a smoother ride. So, therefore, I went and sought, went and looked into Cognito, yeah. So, I ended up getting 79 lift. It was really a really quiet purchase. I did not tell anyone. It was a sneak, and only a few people knew about it. I did upper control arms, ball joints, lift, inner tie rod, outer tie rod, all of the above, all at once. Built that whole front end. Truck came out amazing. I actually powder coated it at Harley Davidson, and it was perfect. It was nice. It was different, and I was like, man, this is great. I love it. Tell me why 4 months came. I decided I was bored again. Took the lift off. It was December. It was winter. Pulled the lift off, stripped the powder off, went with candy purple. As you know, for now, at this point now, you know that I am riding candy purple on Cognito. Yes. Backtrack. Backtrack to June. June, I was in Florida. I was hanging around too many truck people, and guess what? I just may or may not have bought 24x16s fuel manuals. And 375 Nittos. That happened. That's when it got serious. I knew at that point I could not stop. And so, therefore, I was just the next step. Then, the candy purple came along. That's when I was like, okay, candy purple lift, 24 by 16s, and 375s. It's time to break the ground. Well, here it is now. It's May. That was December. It's May. Now, I'm like, I want to do something different. What is that supposed to mean? Well, Corey G, looks like we gotta do something different. What is it? I don't know. We're about to find out. I've been looking at a few options, which I'm not sure if I want to do them, but we're gonna see. So, the first one, I mean, nice, low, and clean on the intro wheels. Like, just imagine that. It turned a lot of heads, you know? But then I was like, what if I could turn heads and look different? I mean, what if I could get on the dyno? Surely the Uber would turn heads on the dyno, right? Then I was like, I got an idea. In Mississippi, you have never seen anything like it. Not quite like it. You know? And I was like, wait a minute. So, I think I may have come to a conclusion on what I'm going to do. Now, it's a waiting game. Let's see if this actually happens. You guys stay tuned.